ಹೆಲೋ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತ ನನ್ನ ಚಾನಲ್ಗೆ. ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ಕನ್ನಡ ಪಿ ಸಿ ಗೇಮರ್. ಮತ್ತು ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಹೆಂಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಏನು ಸಮಾಚಾರ? ಹೆಂಗೆ ನಡೀತಿದೆ ಲೈಫ್ ಎಲ್ಲ? ನನ್ನ ಲೈಫ್ ಅಂತೂ ಒಂಥರ ನಡೀತಿದೆ. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ವೀಡಿಯೋಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆದರೆ ಲೈಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮತ್ತು ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವು ಆಡ್ತಿರೋದು ಹಿಟ್ಮ್ಯಾನ್ 2. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನು ನಾನು 3-4 ಸಾರಿ ಆಟ ಆಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಸಾರಿ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಕಟ್ ಆಗೋಯ್ತು, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸಾರಿ ಏನು ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಕ್ರ್ಯಾಶ್ ಆಗೋಯ್ತು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಫೈನಲಾಗಿ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಗೇಮ್ ಆಟ ಆಡಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಇದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಲೈಕ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬಿಡಿ ಸಾಕು. ಮತ್ತೆ ಶುರು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳೋಣ ನಮ್ಮ ಗೇಮ್ ಪ್ಲೇನ. ಬಂದ್ವಿ. ಸೊ ಏನು ಸಮಾಚಾರ ಈ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ದು?
That's your winning face. I'd hate to see you lose.
ಏನೋ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಲ್ಲ, ದ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿಹೈಂಡ್ ದ ಕರ್ಟನ್ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು.
Yeah, he's a glorified desk clerk.
He's not just after the money. He wants it all.
We caught him once, we can do it again.
ಕಣ್ಣೋಡಿ ಹೆಂಗಿದೆ.
Well, we're not the ones who let him escape.
ಇವನು ಯಾರು? ಓ, ಇದು ಹಿಟ್ಮ್ಯಾನ್ 2 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇವನು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಾನೆ, ಆ ಕೂದಲಿರೋನು.
I don't like executive decision makers.
ಆಯ್ತಪ್ಪ, ಬರೇ ಇದೆ ಆಯ್ತು, ಇಬ್ರು ಜಗಳ ಆಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಸಾರಿ.
Soon this will be over. Maybe it's time to think about the future. You have to face the possibility that
soon it will be over. ಎಲ್ಲ ಬೇಡ, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಡ್ರ್ಯಾಗ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿ ಗೇಮ್, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಎಂಟರ್ಟೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಎಂಜಾಯ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ.
She always does.
We have a fix on Carlisle. Come on. We got a plane to catch.
ಇವನು ಯಾಕೋ ಸೇಲ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡಂಗ ಅವನೇ, ಈ ಕೂದಲಿರೋನು ಡಯಾನಾಗ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೊಡಿತಾವನೆ. ನೋಡೋಣ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು.
Miss Burnwood, how did you? I have everyone's number. You really ought to know by now. You planned this, all of it.
ಯಾರಪ್ಪ ಇವಳು? ಶಾಡೋ ಕ್ಲೈಂಟ್ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಹಿಟ್ಮ್ಯಾನ್ 2 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇವಳು ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ.
You had me. Where'd that get you? We handed you an empire. It's for the best. The partners were complacent, set in their ways. But power is more than just security. Providence can be an agent of change. Surely you understand.
ತಲೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೊಡಿತೀನಿ. ಫೋನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡೋದಲ್ಲ, ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರೋ.
Thornbridge Manor.
ಅವಳು ಯಾರು? ಅವಳು ಡಯಾನಾ ತರ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾಳೆ.
Family's home for countless generations. The Reverend Alexa Carlisle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlisle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlisle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
ನಾನು ಹೋಗಿ ಮಾಡಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ನೀನು ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದೆಲ್ಲ ಕೊಡು. ಡೆತ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ. ನಡಿ ನಡಿ ನಡಿ, ಓಡು 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 ಓಡು, ಕುತ್ಕೋ.
Private investigator. I have an appointment with Madam Carlisle.
ಸುರೇಮಣಿ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಗೇಟರ್.
Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madam Carlisle. You can
go right in. ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲೋ ಇಟ್ಕೆ ಕಲ್ಲು ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲೋ ಮಿಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟೆ. ತಗೋ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು 10 ಸಾರಿ ಸತ್ತೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀನಿ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madam Carlisle this morning.
Okay.
I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
ಅದೇ ತಾನೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋ ಡಯಾನಾ?
Yes, you are the man.
ಬಾರೋ. ಯಾಕೋ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕಾಯಿನು.
What the hell was that?
ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ ಬಾ ಮನೆ. ತಗೋ, ಕಾಯಿನ್ ಸಿಕ್ತಾ? ಹೊಡೆದು ಬೀಳ್ಸಿ ಅವನ ಬಟ್ಟೆ ಹಾಕ್ಕೊಂಡೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ ನಾನು. ನುಗ್ಗು ಒಳಗಡೆ ನುಗ್ತಾ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಗನ್ ಬಿಸಾಕ್ಬೇಕು. ಗನ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಹೊಗೆ. ರಿಸ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ.
Mr. Whitmer, thank God you're here. Can I take you to Madam Carlisle?
Yes, please.
ನಡಿ
If you
ಅಮ್ಮ.
follow me.
ಇವಳೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಾರೆ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ ಹಿಟ್ಮ್ಯಾನ್ಗೆ ಬೇಜಾರಾಗುತ್ತೆ.
Preparing for Madam's funeral, and then she turns up alive. But then the awful business with her brother, and all this security.
ಆಯ್ತು. ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಕಾರ್ಲಾ ಇಲ್ಲೋ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆಯಾ? ಏಯ್ ಓಯ್ ಹಲೋ, ನಾನು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬಂದು 10 ನಿಮಿಷ ಆಯ್ತು.
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming on such short notice.
ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ.
A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madam Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've travelled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir.
Someone who bosses you around like that.
I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madam's children were not informed until this morning.
ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಟು ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋದು ಮಾತ್ರ ಕಮ್ಮಿ. ಏನು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಈ ನನ್ನ ಮಕ್ಕಳೆಲ್ಲ. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಹಂಗೆ ಡೊಂಗಳು ಹೊಡಿತಾ ಇರೋದೆ.
That there will be consequences if word gets out that Madam Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madam Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madam Carlyle suspects foul play.
ಯಾರೋ ಮನೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರೋವನೇ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾನೆ. ಯಾರೋ ಅವನು ನನಗಿಂತ ಬಂದು ಅವನೇ ಕೊಲ್ಗಾರ, ಅವನೇ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂತಿದ್ದಾನಲ್ಲ ಈ ನನ್ನ ಮಗನೇ. ಮುಂಚೆನೆ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಗಾರ್ಡ್ ತರ ನಿಂತಿರೋದು.
To my right.
A locked room murder mystery 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this. Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Hey, okay. Hello?
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
Secret door galo.
A hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside.
All right. Hey, Fernsby.
Mr. Fernsby,
Collect ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ
I'm done
information.
with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madam Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madam's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case. And I will take you to Madam Carlyle.
ಸರಿ ಬರ್ಲಾ? ನನ್ನ ಮಗನೇ ಎಲ್ಲ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ಗೂ ಇವಾಗ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಾನು ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು.
So how does one solve a murder mystery?
ನೋಡಿ ಇವ್ರು 5 ಜನ ಇದಾರಲ್ಲ, ಇವ್ರು 5 ಜನಗೂ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. 1 2 3 4 5 ಇವನೊಬ್ಬ ಸೈಡರ್. 6 ಜನ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಆಗಿ.
47.
So
Motive means an opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it.
ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ನಿನಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ನೀನು ಅವನ ಮೇಲೆ ತಾಕ್ಬಿಡೋದಾ ನನ್ನ ಮಕ್ಕಳ? ಇನ್ನು ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದ 5 ಜನ ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಇಲ್ಲೊಬ್ಳು. ಹೇಳಮ್ಮ ಬೇಗ.
And one more thing.
ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀನಿ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್.
Please be kind to Edward.
ಓಕೆನಾ?
He can only take so much.
ಸೊ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಗಜಿಬಿಜಿ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಫೈನಲ್ ಆಗಿ ನಾನು ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೇಳೋದೇ ಅವನ ಬಟ್ಲರ್ ಮೇಲೆ. ಅವನ ಫರ್ನ್ಸ್ಬಿ ಇದನಲ್ಲ ಅವನೇ ನನಗೆ ಡೌಟ್.
Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. Meant nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
Emma Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
ಸರಿ. ಹೋಗಪ್ಪ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ ನೋಡು ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಪಿಯೋನು ಪೇ ಬೇ 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 ಅಂತ ಇರ್ತಾನೆ.
Door to Alexa's office. I kid you not.
She can't wait to get her hands on Thornbridge Manor.
But he was such a gentleman. He gave me his coat and all.
Rosie, you need to forget about Patrick. No.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Any strangers outside the house?
No, we saw no one outside. Except Patrick's mother, Emma. We were sitting on the bench behind the greenhouse talking when she came out and we had to hide. You won't tell her about me and Patrick, will you? She'd insist Madame Carlyle fire me. I'm sure of it.
Too right she will. She's always going on about how things will change once she's in charge of Thornbridge Manor.
Sorry, ಆಯ್ತು ಸಾಕು ಬಿಡು. ನಡಿಯ ಮಚ್ಚ ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗೋಣ.
Did all the groceries arrive? I heard some of the delivery people were unhappy with the security at the gate.
ಏನೋ ಮಟನ್ ಪೀಸು ಯಪ್ಪ ಯಾವ ಅಂದಿದು ಇದು ಅಷ್ಟು ದೊಡ್ಡದಾಗಿದೆ.
Professor Edward Carlyle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'll never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. If that's all, I have a speech to write.
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death.
ಇದೆ ತಾನೇ ಒಂದು ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಬಿದ್ದು ಇದು ರೂಮು. ನಡಿಯೋ ಮಚ್ಚ ಹುಡುಕು ಏನೇನು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೋ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಹುಡುಕ್ಬೇಕು. ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಸಿಕ್ತು. ಏನದು ಡಯಾನಾ ಏನದು ಬೆಂಕಿ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬುಕ್ ಹಾಕಿದಾನೆ.
Zachary's diary. This is big. He was about to confess to the world that he and Alexa murdered their older brother Montgomery 46 years ago. And apparently, Mr. Fernsby helped make the murder look like an accident.
Poison bottle.
And 47, the handwriting doesn't match the suicide letter in his room, proving he didn't write it himself. Mr. Fernsby clearly didn't commit the murder. But I think you have enough evidence to convince Madame Carlyle he did. Maybe you should tell him you are ready to present your findings. Unless, of course, you want to do some more detecting, 47?
ಇಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಸಾಕು. ಇವಾಗಲೇ 3 ಅವರ್ ಆಟ ಆಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಕ್ರ್ಯಾಶ್ ಆಗಿ ಸತ್ತು ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಈ ನನ್ನ ಮಗ ಎಲ್ಲೋದ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಬಿ ಹುಡುಕಿ ಸಾಕು. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಬಡ ಇದ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಕುಬಾಲ್ ನನ್ನ ಮಗ. ಬಾರಲ್ಲಿ.
I'm ready to present my conclusion to Madame Carlyle.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
Nodi.
This is Madame Carlyle's office.
Looking good.
Please step inside.
ಎತ್ ಕಡೆ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಅಯ್ಯೋ ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟೆ. ಇದಲ್ಲ ಹತ್ ಕಡೆ ರೂಮು.
Your detective skills have gained you access to the Lion's Den, 47.
Okay.
Now, go claim your reward.
Claim your reward.
So, Mr. Whitmer, you've reached a conclusion.
ಹೌದು.
Take a seat, please. Go ahead.
ಏನಿದೆ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಬಿ ಕೊಂದಿದ್ದು, ಪಾಯ್ಸನ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕೊಂದಿದ್ದು.
The butler, Mr. Fernsby, killed Zachary.
Fernsby?
Yes.
Oh, you've got that wrong. He would never do such a thing.
Yeah, ನಂಬೋದಿಲ್ವಾ ನಾನೊಬ್ಬ ಸಕ್ಕ ಡಿಟೆಕ್ಟಿವ್.
I found pills in his office that matches the poison that killed your brother.
ನೋಡ್ದಾ?
Furthermore, I found Zachary's notebook, half burned, in Mr. Fernsby's fireplace. It showed that Zachary intended to publish a written confession to a murder the two of you committed nearly 50 years ago.
Correct.
The murder of your older brother, Montgomery.
That's outrageous. We did no such thing.
No need to feign innocence. I know a killer when I see one, and my discretion is assured. The papers also described how Mr. Fernsby helped you stage the murder of Montgomery as an accident. I believe he killed Zachary not to be exposed as an accomplice to murder.
Sweet Fernsby. You are wrong, Mr. Whitmer. He did not do it to protect himself. He did it to protect the Carlyle legacy. Mr. Fernsby, like myself, understands that sacrifices must be made to secure stability and prosperity. Mr. Whitmer, I appreciate it if your findings never
ಪ್ರೊಟೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾನೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಎಂತ ಅವರಪ್ಪ ಇವರೆಲ್ಲ
actions and there is no need for them to have more consequences than they already have.
ನೀನು ಹೋಗ್ತೀಯ ಬಿಡು ಇವಾಗ ನಾನು ಏನನ್ನ ಕೊಲೆ
very
ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ.
fond of Zachary and I am sure his decision will haunt him to the day he dies.
Yes.
About your reward, have you considered an amount?
ಕೇಸ್ ಫೈಲ್ ಕೊಡು ನನಗೆ ನಾನು ಕೇಳಿದ ಕೇಸ್ ಫೈಲ್
you have on Arthur Edwards.
Arthur Edwards?
Yes.
The Constant?
Yes.
But that must mean you're... I expected you'd show up.
Correct.
But you're not here to kill me. If you were, you would have already. The enemy of my enemy, I suppose. You can have it. You earned it.
Thank you. ಕೊಡು ಬೇಗ. ನಾವ್ ಎದ್ದೊಳಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ವಾ? ಎದ್ದೊಳಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಬಾರ್ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ.
The file you want is in the safe. Good hunting.
Thank you.
I need some privacy. Thank you.
ಬಂದೆ ತಡಿ. ಮಕ್ಕದ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೊಡಿತೀನಿ ನಿಂಗೆ.
Good work, 47. That's the file on Arthur Edwards secured. Time to take care of Madam Carlyle.
ನನ್ನ ಕತ್ತಿ. ಹೋಯ್ತು. ಇದಲ್ಲ ಕಣೋ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು. ಹೊಡಿ ತಲೆಗೆ ಇವಾಗ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಹೊಡಿಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಇವಳು ವಾಯ್ಸ್ಗೆ? ಡಯಾನಾಗೇನೋ ಆಯ್ತು.
They're everywhere. Go, get out! It's the Constantine. Shit!
ಏನೇನೋ ನಡೀತಿದೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಎಪಿಸೋಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೋ ನೋಡೋಣ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್. ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಎಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಎಪಿಸೋಡ್. ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಯ್ತು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ನೋಡೋಣ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಗಾಡಿ ಓಡಿಸ್ತಾನೆ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು. ಯಪ್ಪೋ ಏನ್ ಹಂಗೆ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಡ್ರಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಓಕೆ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್, ನಿಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. 3 ಅವರ್ ಅಡ್ಡಾಡ್ದೆ 3 ಸಾರಿ ಗೇಮ್ ಒಂದ್ಸಾರಿ ಗೇಮ್ ಕ್ರಾಶ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ಒಂದ್ಸಾರಿ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಕ್ರಾಶ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಇವಾಗ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸಾರಿ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಸಖತ್ ಬೋರ್ ಆಗೋಯ್ತು ಮಾತ್ರ. 3 ಸಾರಿ ಮಾಡೋ ಅಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ನಂಗೆ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಆಗೋಯ್ತು. ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೇನಾದರೂ ನಾನು ಗೇಮ್ ಪ್ಲೇ ಆಡಿದ್ದು ನನ್ನ ಕಮೆಂಟ್ರಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಡು ನಾಟ್ ಫರ್ಗೆಟ್ ಟು ಲೈಕ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಟು ಮೈ ಚಾನಲ್. ಸಿಗೋಣ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮುಂದಿನ ಎಪಿಸೋಡಿ. ಅಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಟಾಟಾ ಬಾಯ್ ಬಾಯ್.